if you're not afraid of a gun, get one. Become proficient. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. And if you need to shoot somebody, shoot them a lot.
Judd asks us to consider what if. What if someone at the Pulse nightclub had a gun when the shooter walked in? Could he have been stopped before he killed 49 innocent patrons?
If you're not afraid of a gun, get one. Become proficient. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. And if you need to shoot somebody, shoot them a lot. Judd asks us to consider what if. What if someone at the Pulse nightclub had a gun when the shooter walked in? Could he have stopped? Could he have been stopped before he killed 49 innocent patrons? All right, so in this situation, you guys did good, very good again, but we do have some vocabulary that cause problems. Concealed firearms, carry. That's the verb we use, carry a weapon. To have a weapon, we say to carry a weapon. Do you carry any firearms? Pulse nightclub, there's a picture in the background. You can see Pulse. And patrons, that means customers. It's a good one. Could he have been? Could he have been? This is, we know this, right? The silent H's, the 7 H's. Could he have? Could he have? Yeah, so not too bad. So let's go back here. If you're not, now, the sheriff, this is Sheriff Judd. He has a very, not really, it is a southern accent, but more than southern country. Okay, so his accent is even similar to somebody in Tennessee and sometimes even Texas. It's more of a country accent than a southern accent, but I'm sure it's a combination. Parts of Florida are very country, and we'll talk about exactly where he lives tomorrow. So, if you're not afraid of a gun, if you're not afraid of a gun, lots of good linking here. If you're not afraid of a gun, if you're not afraid of a gun, get one. And his pronunciation here is like an I, get one. And that's common. Here, it goes back to an E, get. So, and this is, once again, is kind of country. Get her done is a very country expression. Get instead of get. So the short E and short I can sometimes be a little bit confusing. There's one expression he said where he said sitting ducks, but if you listen, it sounds like he says setting ducks. That's just the country accent. Setting ducks has no special meaning. Sitting ducks is what he meant. Become proficient. Great job with this. Become proficient. Get a concealed firearms license. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. Lots of confusion here. And carry it. Okay? So here's a question for you. What is it? Your first question. You can put your answers on box. What is it? And if you need to shoot somebody, hopefully you never will, shoot them a lot. Wow. That's his advice. Wow, very powerful advice. Shoot them a lot. Wow. Even as an American, that's pretty powerful advice. And I love guns, right? So this is pretty surprising. Shoot them a lot. Now, wait a minute. Isn't it them? Yeah. So actually, he says it again. The reporter says it. And when the reporter says it, I wrote them. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's them. And in this situation, both work. The somebody, typically the guy we shoot is a guy, so him is right. But it could be a woman. It could be a couple people, right? So in that case, somebody, the what do we call it? The not male, not female. I'm forgetting the silly word. Anyway, the gender unspecific pronoun is them. Okay? So So I'm talking to you guys, and everybody out here is married. You have a wife or you have a husband. Why did you choose them? Now, you didn't choose more than one wife, or you didn't choose more than one husband. You chose one, right? It's an impersonal. Thank you. Now I remembered. Impersonal pronoun is them. Okay? So we can say them in this case too, meaning him or her. Or we could say him. But remember, him, the daily pronunciation, cancel the H, is Them, also, the daily pronunciation, the fast pronunciation is So I like them can be him, and it can be them. And in this case, shoot him a lot can be him, and it can be them. Both are correct. Judd asks us to consider, what if? What if someone at the Pulse nightclub, you'll hear it, what if someone at the Pulse nightclub had a gun when the shooter walked in? There was one shooter. It's a story that most Americans know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. When the shooter walked in, and you guys, as you know, this N can cancel the TH, and it's going to sound like when the shooter walked in. Could he, and this is just like shoot him, we can cancel the H. The 7 H's, what are the 7 H's? He, her, him, his, had, have. He, her, him, his, had, has, have. I'm losing it today. So, could he have, if we cancel the H's, could he have been, that's what he says. Could he have been stopped before he killed 49 innocent patrons 2 times? The sheriff says, if you are not afraid of a gun, and many people are, and those people, don't worry, don't get a gun, don't worry about it. If you are not afraid of a gun, get one, buy one, become proficient, learn how to use the gun, take training, and there's a lot of training available for gun safety and how to use a gun. Get a concealed firearms license. So once you buy a gun, let's say I buy a handgun. Let's say I buy this bodyguard, okay? I can't just carry it around with me, okay? I need to get a license to carry the gun, and then a concealed firearm license is actually even better, because let's say I carry around a gun. Let's say I have a big rifle and I just carry it around when I go to the store or when I go take Mikey on a walk. Some people might get nervous. What the hell are you doing, right? So we have a concealed carry license or permit, and that means you can put it in your pants so other people don't see it. So nobody knows you have a gun, and everybody feels good. If you're a responsible person, that's a good thing. And that's what he says. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. Of course, carry the license. Carry the gun is what he means. Carry is the verb we use with guns. Do you carry a gun? Have you ever carried a gun? Do you want to carry a gun? And that means keep a gun on you. Okay? So I don't have a handgun. I do have a rifle. It's too dark out right now to shoot. But maybe tomorrow, in a couple of days, I'll shoot the rifle. It's a 22. It's a very small rifle, but I'll shoot it and I'll show you how accurate I am. I'll shoot some cans or maybe some Starbucks cups. But anyway, so do I take my rifle when I go to Walmart? No, of course not. Of course not. I would never think about that. Okay. But let's say somebody came to the house and it was really crazy outside. I hear cops outside. Yeah, I would get my rifle to protect my family. I absolutely would. And my rifle's not strong, so there's a good chance if I shoot you with my rifle, you're not going to die. So I'll have to shoot you a lot, which is just terrible. It'll never happen, right? It'll never happen. But the sheriff says, It has happened. It does happen. Some people have this experience. So if you were unlucky enough to have that experience, be prepared. And if you need to shoot somebody, shoot them a lot. And once again, this can be him or them. Yeah. Do you shoot to hurt? Do you shoot to injure? Or do you shoot to kill? In the moment when you are shooting, okay, you're not really capable of aiming for the heart or aiming for the head or aiming for the arm or aiming for the leg. It doesn't work like that. You're just taking the gun and just hoping maybe the gun will scare him away, right? But you still have to stop the guy. So that's what he's saying. It's not that kill him good, kill him really good. He's not saying that. Shoot until it stops. And once again, he's right. One bullet is usually not enough. And if you shoot 5 bullets, the chance of you missing 4 times are really high because you're nervous, the energy and the gun, it goes like this, right? So, I mean, the chance of you missing and the distance is really high. So shoot him a lot. Shoot a lot. Scary, right? To get that information. Wow. Judd asks us to consider what if. So this is the Pulse nightclub, and it was in Miami. I'm pretty sure it was in Miami, okay? And it was in 2016 that a guy went into the club and killed. He shot a lot more, but 49 innocent customers were killed, dead. What if? Just think about what if. What if someone at the Pulse nightclub had a gun when the shooter walked in? Could he have been stopped? Could the shooter have been stopped before he killed 49 innocent patrons? The answer is probably.
If you're not afraid of a gun, get one. Become proficient. Get a concealed firearms license and carry it. And if you need to shoot somebody, shoot them a lot.
Judd asks us to consider what if. What if someone at the Pulse nightclub had a gun when the shooter walked in? Could he have been stopped before he killed 49 innocent patrons?